How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to a late version of the Instant Analysis series. This time for the most recent event, which, as you have been seeing if you do your daily paid scoutings, scouting started yesterday, or actually, sorry, I take that back, 2 days ago, on Friday. The Ballroom Dance with You event. Now, very quickly, we're going to start off with the free cards. Loveless World Nozo, I was just telling Twitch chat this. And as you can probably see in the text box on screen, I completely share this sentiment. They did Nozo absolutely dirty with this, whatever this is, of a Loveless World costume. This is not befitting of the center of arguably my favorite Muse song. Loveless World is, I would have to say, like, it is probably one of my, if not the favorite Muse song for me. And to do the center of the song like this and give her a costume that looks so pedestrian. I get it. It's an SR costume. But still, there are a lot of SR costumes, like OC costumes, that look a lot better than this. And I feel like this is just a slight to every Nozo Oshi. All of you that are out there. I told chat this. I feel sorry for you, Nozo Oshis. What happened to her with her Loveless World costume is horseshit. Anyway, the card itself, you're not going to use it for anything other than the costume. So we'll just move on. Kimi no Hitomi o Meguru Boken. For those of you that haven't heard this song before, I mean, it's most likely you've heard this song before, because they did do this. Oh God. God, what was it? Second, third, fourth live, I think. They performed this song quite often, and this song is a banger. This song is a banger. If you all haven't heard it yet. But the Dias card, and like the costume is cute, but the card itself is trash. So again, it's only costume purposes only. Like the entire kit is just awful. The free card, however, is Moonlit Minuet Emma. Now, you know, fits the whole ballroom theme. You know, she's coming in on her, like, you know, Sleeping Beauty chariot, her Cinderella chariot, right? Active attribute skill type 76, 90, 91, 68, and 12,718. This is important because she is a UR skill type tech healer. Now, granted, it is in the active attribute, so you have to kind of take that with a grain of salt. But having a tech-based stamina healer is really nice. The one thing that will give you a little bit of pause is the appeal is pretty low. And Joke Free says, yeah, it is another event healer. We're getting a lot of them. You know, not only healers, but shielders as well. So just kind of, you know, what I like to call sustain cards. It is a 32% stamina, tech as stamina heal whenever her tap active goes off. The same attribute, tech buff, max 5.2%, not great. And even this, the guaranteed skill activation rate up by 7% for the next 5 notes. again, it's only 5 notes, it's only 7%, and it's only same attribute cards. So this isn't a card that you would be putting into your strategy purely based on LSA or passive or tap. I mean, I guess the tap active. This could be okay in very specific circumstances, but it has to be something very, very, very specific. And it has to be an instance where this card actually does the job better than Second Fest Ellie, right? Because Second Fest Ellie gives you both the stamina shield and a chance to heal when she taps. And because of that, the only time that this card would be better would be, let's say, if we have a song that's similar to like a Koi Aqua, where it's like off attribute minus 50% base appeal, off skill type minus 50% base appeal. But there are note gimmicks in the song that, let's say, deal you 30,000 damage or 50,000 damage, and those damage notes bypass shielding. That would be an instance where this ammo would be better, but it has to be that specific instance. All right, now we get to the gacha side. We're going to start with Eien no Ishun Manzu. Very simple SR costume, smile attribute, skill type. Much like the free UR that we just went over, another skill type, tech-based stamina healer. However, this one is in the smile attribute, it's an SR, and it's significantly worse because her highest attribute is her stamina. She's not even healing off of this. She's healing off of her second best stat number. Which, even though she gives you a guaranteed 4.5% stamina heal, again, it's based off of her second best stat, which is terrible. So, costume filler. Then, first of the 2 event URs, Moonlight Minuet Umi, cool attribute voltage type, 14,426 base appeal, 7038 base stam, 13,722 base tech at max limit break. Tap active is okay, I guess. Standard skill activation rate buffs appeal by a maximum of 9%, but only for 3 notes and only for same attribute cards. You can definitely find cards that can do something similar but better than this. Passive is okay, right? Same attribute appeal buffing passives are okay for gacha cards. Like, unless you're like a diehard Umi Oshi, like, this is not going to be like a forefront kind of card for you. And then the live show active is a 2% voltage gain for all other cool attribute cards. It's okay. It's not worth pulling for, though. It's a good card. It's not a great card. Then finally, Moonlight Minuet Chica, natural attribute, skill type, 13,371, 7388, 14,426. Almost slightly over 58% crit rate, but has a crit rate buffing tap active for her same strategy. Now, granted, unlike, your Second Fest Makis and your Third Fest Rubies and cards like that, it's not a crit rate increase with a crit power increase. It's just a straight crit rate increase, which makes a card like this significantly worse. It does hold it to same strategy, though, so if you are running this card with, one off attribute card, it's not going to completely kill you. Same attribute appeal buffing passive, again, which is nice. The live show active, though, like, you are never going to use this. These types of live show actives, and this one says on strategy switch, first 10 times per live. increase appeal by 7.2% for the next 5 notes. Locked to other locked to same attribute cards. You are never ever gonna use this live show active, except if you're like me and instead of starting your song on your green strategy, you start on your red. And basically all that means is when you switch into your red strategy, your first 5 notes are going to have a 7.2% appeal increase. Should you be building something around this? No. Now, granted, this is another card where it's Chica in a dress. And then you have Emma in a ballroom dress and Umi in a ballroom dress. Are people going to scout for it because of this? Probably. Right? There is no denying that there are people that, even though the card may suck, it doesn't matter how much people tell them that the card kind of sucks. If it's their Oshi and the costume is cute, they're gonna get it. Right? It's not gonna stop anybody. I will just note though, right? Again, these cards, if you're thinking about using them in, you know, channel rankings or SBL or any of that type of stuff, these cards are very easily power creepable and replaceable. So do keep that in mind as you're scouting. I mean, if you pull them on dailies, by all means, go ahead. Right? If you're doing the 10 pay gem daily pulls and you happen to bink both of the cards, go for it. But you know, spending 12,500 gems on them, can't advise it. But that'll be it for this instant analysis. Thank you so much for watching, YouTube. We'll be here on Twitch, twitch.tv/IamTheShaz. I've been on a very, very hard Dota binge recently because I'm trying to clear the International Battle Pass Cavern Crawl, which makes you basically play almost every hero in the game, and I'm losing my mind over it. Between that and I will, I guess, sort of announce, I've basically taken a weekend, I guess, sort of on-call job. So there are certain Saturdays where I haven't been streaming because of it. I also missed a few Sundays ago because this job is basically a grave shift. So like I start at like 6 or 7 o'clock and I don't get home until 5:30 in the morning, like 5 or 5:30 in the morning. You know, and I, you know, do want to maintain, like, as much as streaming is a hobby, I do want to, you know, maintain some level of health. So, you know, just listening to my body, you know, making sure I get enough rest, catching up on rest if I need to. And since I'm only able to use weekend days for that, is basically how it is. But yeah, catch us on Twitch, twitch.tv/IamTheShaz. Until next time, YouTube, take it easy, be nice to each other. We'll see you all later. Bye!